My name is Clair Barrus, and I appreciate your time today. I'm a pretty typical Utahn. I live in Draper. I work for a multi-level marketing company. I attend church each week. I taught gospel doctrine this past Sunday. I'd like to tell you about my nephew who lost his job because he was gay. My nephew shares the same culture that I do. When he was a young boy, he insisted on dressing up like a Mormon missionary when he went to church, a suit, a tie, and he even insisted on having a name tag. Today, he's a bright young man with a bright future, attending a local university. He's majoring in biogenetic engineering. He's smart, and I hope he stays in Utah after he graduates. Not being the kind of guy to burden others with his problems, he didn't tell us when he lost his job. One of his co-workers shared his story. My nephew was a good worker. He worked at a bookstore for 2.5 years. When a new worker found out that he was gay, he complained to management. Apparently, working with a gay person was not something this person wanted to do. We don't know how far up the management chain this person had to go, but he found a sympathetic ear. Later that week, my nephew was terminated from his job. Not for doing a good job or doing a poor job, not for being unprofessional, not for any other reason except for being gay. This doesn't feel right to me. When I grew up, I learned at church that you're supposed to treat everyone fairly. When I was young, my parents taught me how to work hard, that if I did, I would do well in my job. As an adult, I still hold these same values. But I wonder why my nephew lost his job. He's a hard worker, he treats others with respect, but he lost his job for no other reason than being himself. I'd like to ask you a favor. When you consider this bill and others like it, just remember this story and the stories of these other people. Thank you for your time.